Gong practice number 119. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. How did we get here already? I don't even know. It's quite amazing to me how fast time goes at time. How fast time goes. Sometimes it seems like it just speeds by and it's just moments. And even though today I did a lot of things where I was very much present in the moment, very much engulfed in what I was doing, where it seemed like time didn't even exist. It seemed like the day was long, but now I'm here in front of the gong and it's 8 o'clock, and I think last night I played a little later than this, so it's like 23 hours ago I just practiced, or something along that lines. In the last 23 hours, what have I done? Did I do enough? Did I do my part? Did I help other people? I think I did. I know I did. Spent time organizing, orchestrating, getting things, schedules, making things happen so others can get things done, assist where I can. So grateful for this life, grateful for this experience. And so every day I practice, create little gong 30-minute sound journey. Like I said, this is practice number 118, and now I'm just considering them sound journeys, little mini sessions to lie back and let the sounds move you. I recommend noise canceling headphones if you have them. You don't have to have them, but the static, there's going to be more static if you don't have them. Speakers, it just doesn't work. Something about it. And the quality of the sound is only what it is with what I have, because I'm in a house. It's not a sound studio. I'm just sharing with what I create, or what is created through me, however it is. For I know I'm just here. This body is what it is, and I'm just a conduit for things to flow through. I'm not saying I have no responsibility for my actions. I'm saying as I allow things to happen as they should. I don't resist. I trust my instincts. I listen. I lead with my heart. I know what's right. Love's the answer. As long as I lead with my heart, there can be no wrong. Or so I believe. Sometimes it may seem wrong to other people. Maybe other people are hurt by my actions because they come from a lack of understanding of what my perspective is. Everything I do is for the greater good. At least that's what I try. Try to see what action stems into the next action. How many lines can it go down? What's the ripple you're going to create when you speak words of hate? Travels forever. You put out bad vibrations to somebody, what does it do to them? If they internalize it, then they're going to externalize it because it's now inside them and they got to let it out. When they let it out, it's to somebody else, and it travels and travels and travels. Now if somebody lets anger out at me or hate towards me, I don't let it bother me, because I know that their hate has nothing to do with me. Their hate has something to do with somebody else that put hate towards them. And I let their ripple stop. But if I go out and I promote love, my ripples are love. If that's what I'm casting out in the lakes of time is love, and let those go and help other people. And you fill other people with love, and then what comes out of them is more love. It's the same thing as smiling. Smiling is love. You smile, other people smile. It's infectious. The same way it is to be positive, to just share the good in everything, the light in everything. We don't need to talk about the negative. You can acknowledge it's there, but look at the positive. There's a silver lining in everything. There's good in everything. There's a lesson in everything. There's an opportunity in everything to grow. Personal growth will make you into a better person than who you are. Not in comparison to anybody else, but simply in comparison to who you are, who you were yesterday. I know for certain that I'm not an angel. I know for certain that I've made plenty of mistakes and I've hurt people in the past with my words and my actions. Not that I'm a vicious individual or did anything, horrible, but little things, little words that didn't need to be spoken. And now I know. I know need not speak the words that come to me at times, because that's ego-based, past programming that's no longer relevant to this being, to me, free-flowing with the universe, spreading love and abundance. Freeing humanity is what I'm after, helping where I can. Freedom through abundance and love for all. It's out there, there's enough for everybody. You just need to believe it. And do your part. If you have enough to give, give. If you can extend your hand, extend it. And everybody can extend their hands in some way or another. There's always going to be somebody less fortunate than you. Guaranteed. But you also need to realize that that's their experience, and if you can help them, but not do it out of pity, not do it out of sorrow, do it out of love, that you want that person to be able to be better, to help their situation if you can. So I play with love, play with the intention of love and putting out positive vibrations for everybody, because I know sound waves go forever. And so as I create these waves, they travel across the plains. And somebody's getting some extra love in the world. Everything is. And so that's what I do. So if you like, lie back, noise canceling headphones, turn off your cell phone, turn off anything that may distract you. You can be awake if you like. If you want to watch me play, watch me play. Just don't drive a car, operate any heavy equipment. I recommend lying down though, eyes closed. Focus on your breath. You can breathe any way that you like to breathe. Whatever works for you works for you. It's great. It's your life. It's your experience. But what works for me, I'll just share what works for me, as I do every day. Is I like to inhale through my nose. And as I inhale through my nose, I imagine my breath as a white light. The white light of love. This air we breathe, it's love, it's life. So I inhale that breath through my nose, and as I inhale, I imagine that white light traveling to the top of my head, then going down my spine, and it fills my belly and fills my chest, and then I pause for a moment. As I exhale out of my nose, that white light travels down my chest, out of my belly, tightening my abs to get a physical connection to my breath leaving the body. Now my breath exhales, I exhale out of my nose, but that white light, I force that white light, I imagine that white light traveling down my spine, tailbone, legs, and feet. So we're spreading the light of love throughout every part of our body. As it comes in through our nose and travels down our head and goes down our spinal cord, it's traveling across our arms, filling our belly, filling our chest, irradiating from the center, then exhaling and forcing it down your legs and feet. And your body's aglow. Your body's full of life, your body's full of love, your body's full of light. And that's how I imagine it to work. And that's what works for me. And then I drift off into wherever it is I go and let the sounds take me wherever they take me, and just observe. Just observe. Don't need to try to process, don't need to try to understand, don't need to make sense of any of it. Just observe. And then when you wake up, perhaps you'll recall, perhaps you'll feel refreshed, perhaps you'll feel different, changed. Because the gong, the sounds it creates, it shifts energy, it moves energy in your body. We're electrical beings. And this is just a realignment process. These sound journeys are just to help realign and help me keep myself in alignment. And they've made a huge shift in my life, and so I'll keep playing every day. For at least a year, for recording, but I think I will be playing the rest of my life, because I enjoy it, and it's fun. And being a kid and just hitting a piece of metal is amazing. Like, that's my life. I'm just beating on a piece of metal, making a video talking about love. Sure, why not? Because this is our experience. This is whatever it is it wants it to be, whatever we want it to be, right? Like, there's no real rules. It's just life. We gotta live it. Live to give. That's what I'm doing. And so now I'm gonna give you guys some sound with the intention of love behind it. Freedom and abundance for everybody. So go ahead and lie back, focus on your breath. However you like to. And I'll start playing in a moment. And I'll wake you up when it's done. Thank you for being here. slowly bring your attention back to yourself. Nice deep breath in through your nose. And let it all out. Slowly wiggling your fingers and toes, coming back into your body. Moving your arms, wrist, ankles. Just take all the time you need. Take a moment of appreciation, of gratitude that you can just be present with sound for 30 minutes. A quick 30 minutes that was as well. Always feels so good after playing. And that's why I play, because I enjoy making noise and I feel great afterwards. If you experienced anything, felt anything, saw anything, and you'd like to comment below and share it, please do. It may help others remember what they experienced. It also may spark a conversation of what sound can do, and nothing sounds crazy. You can put anything down. I've seen things, visualized, travel, felt things like crawling on me before, lights, geometric shapes, energy, tingling. All these different sensations have all come about through the sound. And that's why I love it. Because it's tapping into something else that's always around that a lot of people just aren't aware of. Not consciously aware of what's around us. That we're energy, we're full of energy, and beings around us are energy. We have an energy field, and right now in the world they're telling us to keep us 6 feet apart because they don't want our energy fields intermixing. They want to separate us. They want to have a feeling of isolation. People could say that's nuts, and that's fine. It's fine to think what you want to think, providing you're not harming anybody. I'm not harming anybody by thinking what I think. I do what I do for me and for others, for the best of everybody. Some things just don't make sense. Other things make perfect sense. And right now it all makes perfect sense what's taking place in the world. If you see it from a broader perspective, you see all the angles. See, what I've found in my life is that to understand good, you have to understand evil. You have to acknowledge and understand how evil can be. Because a lot of people don't even see it. They don't even know how dark the world is, how dark the world can be, or how dark individuals are in this world. But there's more light than darkness, for sure. There's more love than hate. Right now, there's all media is just focused on hate, to spread more hate, instill more fear. Because fear is the lowest vibration, and love's the highest vibration. And so I live in the world of love, always vibrating at a great pace, a great rhythm, a great flow, and I freely flow my life. I work when I have to work, when I choose to work, when I know it needs to be done. Always doing something constructive. But I choose how I live my life. I choose how to spend my time because it's my life. It all comes down to choice, and you realize that everything you do is a choice when you break down your life and you ask yourself this simple question. What do I have to do with my life? What do I have to do? What do you have to do? What do you have to do? And you'll find you don't have to do anything. You could just lie there and exist and die. We're all going to die anyway, so you could just cut to the chase if you wanted to. Or you can choose to live your life for yourself. Not live somebody else's life for them. Not do what your parents say that you have to do after you graduate high school. Not take a career path that you don't want to do but other people tell you you should do. Not go and buy a car, brand new car, spend all this money on vehicles and possessions. You don't need to own a house. People could live together. That's one thing about Eastern cultures of multiple generations living in one household. That's the way it should be. But see, here in America, we've been told that everybody should have their own. Now it's worldwide, everybody should have their own place. Separate, separate, separate. Consume, consume, consume. Debt. Debt. More debt. And debt is the modern form of slavery. I've been saying it for years. I've been believing it for years. For like ever since I lost all my debt. Ever since I went bankrupt and foreclosed on 7 years ago, and I realized what it was all about. How enslaved I was when I had to make $7,000 a month to make ends meet. Living in a house that I couldn't enjoy because it was a prison and it consumed me. Every day I'd come home and be reminded of what a mistake I made. But it's what I had to make. I had to experience that to understand the difference between needs and wants, to change my perspective, to realize that it's just stuff. And so for 7 years I grinded. I mean, I just worked so hard, trying to make things work, and ultimately had to end up bankruptcy and foreclosure and start all over. But in starting all over, built a company from ground up 7 years ago. We're now in our 7th year, 30 employees. Half the profit goes to them, because they're the ones working for it, and it's just paper. It's just money. It's just a physical representation of how we value our time. And if they're going to put the effort in to make the money, then they can have half the money. Have it. Empower your people. Empower your coworkers. Employees I use just to help define what people think I'm the boss or whatever, but in actuality, we're all individuals. We all have our own roles. We all have our own responsibilities. They're my coworkers. They're my family. And I do my best to provide for them. And by saying you work hard, and you get half whatever the company makes, we'll split it up evenly. Because that's what generosity can do. Because I know that greed is one of the biggest problems in the world, if not the biggest problem in the world. The love of money is the root of all evil. It's biblical. Not saying the Bible is true, not saying it's not true. I'm saying you can make your own choice on what you want to believe. But there's lessons to be learned. There's already stuff written down that we can learn from. You can read old scriptures, old books, old text. There's so much information already out there, but we choose not to read it. So many people are just living in the darkness. But in fact, there's books full of light. Books full of stuff. You can shortcut your life if you just pay attention. And so to combat greed, I have to be generous, because I can be. And when I say I have to be, and I just said you don't have to do anything, I choose to be generous. I choose to live my life following my heart. I choose to think about the 5 principles of Reiki every day, single day, and those are: just for today I will not anger, just for today I will not worry, just for today I'll be grateful, just for today I'll be kind to others, and just for today I'll focus on my work. And everything is just about today, because all we have is today, this very moment in time. We close our eyes at night, we may not wake up. We walk outside, we may not wake up. We may not live, maybe hit by a car, maybe struck by lightning, maybe asteroidal impact comes, maybe a tsunami comes, maybe a nuclear bomb gets dropped. Maybe all these things could happen, right? But guess what? I don't worry about any of them, because I know this body's going to die anyway. It's just an experience. I live for the day because I know that's all we have. But I plan for tomorrow. I plant seeds today, so tomorrow there may be fruit to be had, to be picked. After years and years of nurturing seeds of abundance, the abundance flows from me to all. In time, it will. Because I know it. I know that's why I'm here. Here to spread the abundance of the universe, to show people how life can be. It doesn't have to be. You can be your own life. You can do whatever you want. It's your life. I'm not saying my life's better than anybody else, but I know that my life is pretty great and amazing, and I love it, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm thankful to the universe and everything that allows for it to happen, and the way it all flows so freely through me. I'm just appreciative, and I know I bear great responsibility for having such a blessed life, And as long as I consider it blessed, then it will remain blessed, because everything starts with mindset. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for being part of the experience. I'll make another video tomorrow and the next day, because it brings me joy. And why not live in a world of joy? We can all live in the world of joy. We can all be happy. We can let the darkness go. Just breathe. Take a nice, big, beautiful breath. As my great yoga teacher would say, nice, big, beautiful breath. So thankful for the guides I have in my life. So many. So thankful for all of it. Thankful for you. So with that, I'd like to say, laugh more, love more, and smile more, because it's infectious. Everybody can use a good smile, and everybody can provide a smile. So have a great day. Thank you very much. Great evening, great whatever it is for you. And just breathe. Just breathe. I'm alive. This body's alive. This vessel's alive. Let's experience this life. Let's live. Live to give. Extend your hand. Help other people. Love more. Smile and laugh.